Hello everybody, I am back on here again talking about mental health. I haven't been on here in a few days. I've just been busy. But I wanted to be on here real quick. I won't try to stay long because I know people get drawn out after a few minutes or so. But I just wanted to bring more awareness to mental health because it is a very serious issue. A lot of people have taken their life because they are overwhelmed by the voices in their head. And, some people think that we make this up. Some people think that it is not real. Some people don't really understand what it's like to actually live through this on a daily basis. That's why I want to bring awareness to it. I want people to know that they are not alone, that there are a lot of other people that are suffering just like them. And my goal is to stop that one person from committing suicide. My goal is to make us okay with what we are and to come to terms with it and to find a solution so that we can live and not just exist every day. Like right now, I know sometimes with the panic and anxiety, it's like if we're just existing, and I don't want us to feel. I don't want us to feel like that. I want us to be able to wake up, even if we're having a bad day, to find um, happiness in the day. And you know, it stinks because we feel alone a lot of the times, but we're not alone. But those voices in our head tell us to. So, my experience with panic and anxiety. I mean, some days are better than others. I have great days, you know what I mean? But then I have days, like a week ago, for like 2 weeks, I felt like I wasn't worthy or valuable enough. I felt like crap. And I was creating all this stuff in my head that was happening, and it wasn't happening. How do you live with that? Like, how do you live with you wake up, you don't feel worthy enough. You wake up and you feel like the whole world is out to get you, or you feel like you're not good enough, and then you create these images in your mind that tell you you're not good enough. And it keeps replaying over and over again to the point where you feel like you're literally going out of your mind. So how do you deal with that? How do we come to terms with that? And there is really no easy way to deal with it. We just have to. I mean, it is. Okay, let me say this. It is a way to deal with it. There are techniques. Like I tell people all the time, we gotta just find what works for us. And work for every. To therapy to realize that it's okay to deal with this. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to not be okay. And I think that's what we struggle with the most, is that realizing that it's okay not to be okay all the time. Like, I grew up in an image of you had to have everything together all the time, and you don't. You don't have to be the perfect mom. You don't have to be the perfect girlfriend. You don't have to be the perfect sister, the perfect cousin, the perfect daughter, the perfect anything. Well, I'm saying that as a woman's perspective, but if you're a man, put it in that. But you don't have to be that, and it's okay. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to feel sad. I just want to get to the point where that sadness doesn't overtake our mind, where we lose ourselves. It was so many moments that I have felt that I have lost myself, basically. And if you're spiritual, because I believe mental health and panic and anxiety and OCD is spiritual, mental, and physical. Some people just believe it's mental or physical or spiritual. I believe in all three. And I feel like, um, it is overwhelming and overtakes us spiritually. Like we're in a fight, because we're trying to change to be who we were supposed to be. And sometimes I think we're conditioned to be this different person, and now we're fighting to get back to our true self. And a lot of times the panic and anxiety is because we over worrying about stuff that we can't control. And it stinks because I know that in my mind, like I'm trying to control everything, make sure everything goes as according to plan, but life doesn't work like that. And I keep trying to tell myself, and it's okay. Um, Sometimes we hold on to stuff that we should let go. And um, we hold on to things, and um, it creates more stress for us. You know what I mean? So that's why I do these videos. It helps me too to share my story and my journey, and that's just not the beginning. I'm starting to really pinpoint. I'm starting to get flashbacks. I don't know if anyone else does this. Like I'm starting to get flashbacks of when these probably panic and anxiety occur. I've had started getting flashbacks of when I was young in a camp where I felt scared and alone, and I had panic and anxiety then, and I didn't know what it was. You know what I mean? So it's good to. That's why I said whatever you choose to do, just make it sure that it's helping you become better. Whether it goes to therapy. If you have to take meds, I'm not against it. I don't right now. I'm not saying I'll never have to, because if it gets to the point where I'm overwhelmed, I'm gonna have to. But do whatever works for you. YouTube has good videos. Everything, is consistency. Even if you're doing everything, like I said, when I eat right and I'm exercise and I do my meditation and I write and everything is on point, my panic and attacks are lessened, but I can still have them even with doing everything right. The way that I seem. So it takes consistent effort. It's like being aware in that moment when you know that you're having a panic and anxiety. What do? You overthink it. Like I've been having them rampantly over the last few days, and I'm just overthinking it. I'm not worrying about it. Or if it's coming, especially physical, it's hard to deal with it when it's physical. I get the shakes, heart palpitations. So you gotta just not. I mean, it's hard to say don't worry about it, but you just gotta overthink it. Like the other morning, I woke up already body shaking, panic attack mode. Went outside. It was raining a little bit. I decided, I'm just stick my feet on the ground, let the rain, and that's exactly it helped me. Whatever it can seem weird to everybody else, who cares? This is about you. This is not about anyone else. You're healing for yourself. So if people do not understand where you are or who you are, let them go. Some people will not understand that you are suffering from this. It is real. Mental health is real. And if you have people around you that cannot understand it, please let them go. It is going to be hard, but do never be ashamed of who you are. There's so many different illnesses out there, and mental health is one of them that is still a bad stigma on it because no one can see it. You know what I mean? It's all here, but the more that we talk about it and bring awareness to it, and the better that we can get for ourselves, because I fight not only for myself but for my son, because he is watching me grow up, and the people around me. It's it hurts to deal with this because physically, like sometimes you just want to isolate yourself, and you're screaming, you want attention, but you don't. Like it's a never ending battle. But one thing we can do is own up to it, accept it for a part that it is a part of us, right? And find a technique that works for us. Like whatever it is, pottery, painting. Um, I like to bake. When I bake, the panic and anxiety and cook, it's not as severe. I like to exercise. When I'm exercising, I do have them, but it's not as severe. Is there a cure for panic and anxiety? I don't know. The only thing that I can do is keep trying. And that's what I want you to do. I don't want y'all to give up. I don't want y'all to give up on yourselves. I know that it seems like trust me when I say I am there. I've been there. I've been depressed. Like I am there with you. Okay, so I know how it feels to feel like the world is against you. I feel like there's nothing that you can do to get out of this place. You just feel overwhelmed. You feel worthless. You feel not valuable. You feel like you don't have anything to offer, but you. You know what? And if you believe in God, like I believe in God, or whatever you believe in, an entity, a universe, you're here for a reason. And I want to help you rediscover who you are, and knowing that you have a purpose. It could be seem minor to somebody, but you do have a purpose, and you are here. And I want you to realize I don't want you to give up, and I want you to realize that we're going to make it through this, and it's going to be okay. Just hang in there. If you need to chat, message me. If you need to just talk, just hit me up. We're going to get through this together. So I'm going to end this tonight. Maybe I'll be back on tomorrow. I want you to start figuring out, writing down who you are. Listen to YouTube videos. Cry it out. Do whatever you have to get through this down point. And know that we're going to be okay. I hope y'all have a great night. Take care.